all of these stories said to me that not necessarily like the breakdown or like the pain and like the hardship, the trauma. It literally just dawned on me that like trauma didn't have to be your whole life, and that healing was something that you could do if you decided to. Still like far-fetched. And this is when I started thinking about my gender in like more or less complex terms, and trying to figure out like what is underneath all of this. So I'll stop that Snapchat at college and suicide, and then we'll transition from college and suicide to gender identity, and someone asking me if I could pick a name, what name would I pick? And me saying Charlie really quickly. And I was like, damn, yeah, I like that name. I'm gonna be that person. Except that I couldn't be that person. I could pretend to be that person. I could be who I thought that person was, and that person was still really drunk all the damn time. Like, whew. I'm like the best bartender in the world, right? Because of my alcoholism. So I started bartending and making really good money and spending all of it on alcohol. Randomly ended up in Baltimore drunk. And Charlie ended up in Baltimore drunk. And I kept making progress that wouldn't stick. So I'm like, okay, so what is consistent in my life? It was 3 things: alcohol, poetry, and depression. Obviously, I can't do much about my mental. You dealing with depression and going through the ebbs and flows of mental illness, you realize that you can't like get away from it. It's always gonna be a part of you. It's something that you carry with you throughout all your walks of life. And my poetry wasn't something that I was willing to give up. Alcohol, on the other hand, was the one thing that didn't have to be a part of the equation. So I gave myself a challenge. I said, okay, listen, I'm gonna quit drinking, and I'm not gonna drink for 6 months. And if at the end of this 6 months nothing is different, fuck it. I'm gonna drink myself into a coma, and everybody can kiss my ass for telling me it's alcohol's fault that my life sucks. I spent 30 days in my studio apartment that's probably quite the size of this stage that we're on, literally. My kitchen, my bathroom, my bedroom. And I went through my withdrawal process with a gallon of water with some cucumbers in it, and I was like, I'm gonna just flush this out, I'm gonna get it out. And it sucked, because I felt like I had a hangover for 30 damn days. And then on day 31, I looked in the mirror, and I was crying, and I was feeling all kinds of crazy, and I realized, oh shit, I can feel things. I can feel everything. And in this feeling, I can feel exactly what parts of me hurt. And then I challenged myself to do the work of not just figuring out what hurt, but why. And then it dawned on me that I could be angry as hell at all the people that hurt me, but they weren't going to be the people that healed me. And then I came to realize that it might not be your fault that you're broken, but it is your responsibility to heal, because brokenness isn't your destiny, wholeness is. So like a lot of shit hurts all the time. And life is gonna be trash, because that's what happens. It's life, literally. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all, it's not good or bad, it is just life. And what I've found is that in all of the most uncomfortable moments, I've become so much more qualified to save lives because I saved mine. And now I sit here, God, I got Lucille Clifton singing in the back of my head, come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed, and I get to be here. And I get to love myself more than I thought I was ever worth. Just because I did this shit, and I did it myself. I broke down this house that I had inherited. I tore that bad boy down. I renovated it. It got a pool in the basement. I got high streams in the, my shower, I got the rainforest shower. And it's open. And I shower like this. And then I got this real expensive, nice lazy boy in front of my front door, and I sit in front of that door with a shotgun across my lap, because nobody is welcome inside of me unless I let you be here. Ain't no renting space here. I'm a home. I'm my home. And that to me is the biggest transition. I transitioned away from being a shell of a person I was afraid to know to being a whole person with a goatee. And like, this, right? Like, it comes down to this thing that I bought for $300 on the internet. And like, so many people put so much worth in this thing. But my best friend from 12 asked me in the beginning stages of my transition, what kind of man, what kind of person do you want to be? Because you're at the part of your life where you get to pick. You just got rid of everything. You cleaned house. Who you going to be? I want to be somebody's dad. I want to be somebody's husband. I want to be somebody's friend. I want to be, fuck ever, I just want to be alive. And I don't want to be surviving, I want to be living. And I want to have the audacity to be my biggest fan and my best friend in the whole wide world. So now I am. And I think that if anything you take from this that you have to be the person that builds you first. And if you're looking for other people to pour into you at the same rate that you pour out, you're going to be empty for a long time. Because you're amazing. I'm amazing, and I ain't special. You see? I'm amazing, but I'm not special. I'm special to me. But in the grand scheme of things, shit, I'm a spick. You're amazing. Because I am. And you only have to decide that you are. So, that's my time. I'm going to grab my penis now because I'm feeling a little, vulnerable. I need to hide behind my masculinity. No, I'm joking. No, thank you so much.